I don't want to.
Not the outcome we wanted. Definitely not the outcome we wanted, but I thought my team played Washington much tougher than we've played them the last couple games. So for that, you know what I mean? That's a positive that I can take from this game going into the break. We'll get some rest, both physically and mentally. So,
Coach, they kind of jumped on you in the beginning of that fourth quarter. What did you see out there that would kind of make the difference when they started to pull away?
Yeah, that's a veteran team. That's what I saw. That was the difference. That was a veteran team finding the right shots for the right people at the right time, which is a big difference from us. We're not a veteran team. We're still a young team, still people figuring out their ways and playing and chemistry and all those different things. They've been playing together for multiple years, so they know each other really well. So that's really the difference. I thought throughout the game we did a pretty decent job. We didn't finish the game the way we needed to finish.
Yeah, how do you feel about your performance out there tonight?
I just tried to come in and do what I was doing the games before, trying to be as solid as possible, helping my team on defense. It always sucks to lose, but overall we continue to grow each game. Just allowing my teammates to understand that we can't let this game defeat us. We're going to come back and we're going to be stronger.
When you hear Coach talk about kind of the difference between the experience in Washington and you're kind of like of this team, I guess, just what do you want to do in that aspect of bringing that experience to the squad?
Well, with experience, it's time. It comes with time. They've been together. Their core they've been together for some years now. So that's where their experience comes from. And obviously the experience of not only playing together, but as long and then playoffs and then, being in certain situations, they're learning from all of those things. And that's where we are right now. We're learning from these things as well.
Monique, you were next. Oh, go ahead.
Even though you had lows in the offense, talk
Yeah.
about how the defense responded.
Yeah, I mean, I thought we actually guarded them pretty well at times. You know what I mean? We had stretches where we just didn't execute the way we were supposed to defensively, but I thought overall we guarded them pretty well. EDD is a great player, so her getting 26 is just, it's part of a everyday thing when she's on the court. But at the same time, there's things that we know about her that she likes to do that we have to be able to take away, I think, and we have the ability to do that. We just didn't do that at times. And so, you let somebody like her get easy baskets, you know what I mean? And then it just piles up and piles up.
When you were kind of matched up against Deladon, what is kind of the mindset going into a player with a bag such as deep as hers? What's the mindset?
I mean, you just have to take away certain tendencies, things that she likes to do. There's plays I wish I could have gotten back. Now, thinking about the game and when I watch film, I'm going to watch and say, dang, I wish I can get that one back. But yeah, she's an elite player, so it's tough. You just have to make her uncomfortable, make her do something she doesn't want to do.
Coach, you talk about like the lessons that we continue to learn during the season.
Yep.
What are we going to take away from this game as we go into the break?
Yeah, so the one thing I think that we can take away from a game like this, to be honest, is that details matter, especially when you're playing against a good team. When you're playing against a well-coached, good, both offensively and defensively, how you execute the details, that matters big time. You know what I mean? So like she was saying, she wished she can get some plays back. It's not anything we didn't tell her was going to happen. Ask her, right? It's not anything, hey, EDD's going to pump fake. You need to stay on your feet, make her shoot over you, different things like that. It's those details, they actually matter. It's a difference between her scoring that point and her not scoring that point. So I would say EDD had 26 tonight, right? And I would say 8 of them, right, was from our not focus on the details. And 8 points, when you look at the final score, you're like, oh, but you lost by 20. But 8 points in in between a game, it makes a difference. It's a confidence shaker. It's all these different things. Okay, she gets a wide open 3-point. We know we can't let EDD shoot wide open 3-pointers. They need to be contested. But guess what? When she shot that, the timing of that, right? Those are the details. So I think as we're growing and becoming a more mature team, the one thing we can take about this is the details matter. the details matter.
What did you grab from, kind of pre-All-Star break this season? And what do you want to take into post-All-Star break this season?
I would say not just me, but collectively, we're just focused on resetting, getting our minds right, and just coming back. And something that we've been really focusing on lately is just being the toughest, hardest working team in the league. So coming back and bringing so much more of that.
Coach, apologies if I missed this, but can you talk a little bit about pride tonight, like where that fell in comparison to the past 3 losses against this team?
Yeah, I said to them earlier, like I was happy with the way that we responded to this game, the way that we came into this game. We played them much tougher than we have in the past. And so, that's my biggest thing is like, as long as we're the hardest working, toughest team. We had lulls where we could have done things a lot better, but we were still tough tonight. So I'm okay with, I can eat this L knowing that we played them tough.
I have one last question, non-basketball related. The president, he, released a statement out about bringing Brandon to Kia, that's your former teammate. I just wanted to know, I know it's a sensitive topic, but what are you guys' kind of thoughts on that? How do you feel? What would you want to say to BG right now? Say something to her.
We want to bring BG home. I mean, I think that sentiment has been very clear throughout our messaging, throughout this season, is that we want BG to come home. So anything that, the POTUS can do to help bring her home, we're encouraging them to go ahead and do that. She's an important part of our WNBA family. We're clearly hurting without her, you know what I mean? And so that's the messaging. We want BG home.
Thank you.
We're gonna get the short